Hey guys, what's going on? It's Slacker here coming to you with episode 23 of our Kansas City Chiefs franchise. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and play Cleveland. Last week we lost to the Patriots, so starting out 1-0 in this early season, we're trying to rebound against Cleveland Browns. First, we're going to start off by going over a few of our player upgrades. It looks like Bryce Love gets an upgrade, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade him. He is our starting running back. He pretty much is our offense right now. Our passing offense is definitely struggling. So we want to get him off to a good start. So far he is. I don't really know what we want to upgrade. Receiving back would be great, but I feel like just throwing to him is going to increase those skills. The power back thing, he's just not really that a power back. So let's go ahead and use the elusive upgrade. It looks like he gained 1 overall in the elusive upgrade, and he gained 1 overall in his ratings. So the next upgrade is going to be our favorite free safety rookie, Marvel Tell. It looks like he's pretty even here. So let's go ahead and add him to the zone. It is part of our scheme. He gains 1 overall. I gains a little bit of coverage there. So, I mean, overall, yeah, that's what we want. We want to just keep increasing those rookies. Those are the rookies that are getting all the extra points. And we actually went ahead, made a trade for Justin Houston. We gave up Justin Houston and his big contract, a round 4 pick and a round 3 pick in the 2021 draft, so next year's draft. And we get the Jets 21st overall pick, 29th overall pick, first round pick this year, which I don't think the Jets are going to finish 29th, so I'm expecting probably a top 10 pick from that. So we wanted to get rid of the contract. We wanted to get rid of our outside linebacker. I think now is the best time to get rid of him. He's only going to get worse, and it's going to be harder and harder to trade him. If you do follow the Chiefs, you'll know that they did release him. They also released Eric Berry, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to have to find someone on the practice squad to sign so that we can get up to our 53-man roster. We could go out and get a free agent. We could try to make another trade, but I think we're just going to go ahead and sign this guy, St. Brown. He's a first-year rookie from Notre Dame. He's our best wide receiver right now. So we're going to go ahead and sign him and get the game started against Cleveland Browns. We do come in at 0-1, and I think the Browns come in at 0-1 as well. So this should be a good game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon.
This one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
So let's start it. The kickoff brought back by Morgan. Breaking some tackles, finally brought down.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really...
So Baker Mayfield going to try to contain him with our defense. If you watched last week's episode, you'll know that our defense did not do good at all against the Patriots. I don't know if that's because it's the Patriots and Tom Brady or if our defense is just that bad. And right here is kind of proving that our defense just might be that bad. Just no use for a pass interference call there. And that's the second game in a row he's done that. I tried to jump the route. I was too late on the route. And Cleveland's going to get first on the board. I believe that's Landry with his first touchdown catch of the year. The first touchdown throw of the year for the old Heisman Trophy winner. He didn't do bad last year, and he had 2 interceptions in his first game, 0 touchdowns, so it's the first touchdown of the year for Baker Mayfield. So Cleveland getting off to a good start. Our defense looking really, really bad again. I don't know really what to do for the defense right now. We might try a few different packages. Our offense is trying to come around too as well. We're going to find Hill here, trying to make a bunch of really easy throws until we get going for Mahomes. Last week, kind of struggled. Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, but we're trying to make easy throws. Here's another easy throw to a wide open Robinson for the catch. That's going to be a first down on a 3rd and 21, so we needed a deep route. We got that deep route for 32 yards, and it'll keep the offense rolling. Not able to get anything going after that, so kicking a field goal here. Squeaks through for Bucker, adding 3 to the total, so no shutout today. The Chiefs 3, Cleveland 7. Here comes the defense again, trying to get something going. Beautiful sack on the outside by Rochelle coming off that line. So it looks like maybe, just maybe, the defense might do something here. 3rd and 12, and Landry found wide open for Mayfield. Mayfield's 4-5 so far for the game, and it looks like they'll even try to get the running game going with Johnson. Beautiful spin moves, going to get Johnson going.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Baker Mayfield down to the 14, throw to the end zone. That's going to be Pryor with his first touchdown of the season as well. And that's going to make the game 14-3 in the second quarter. So the defense is still struggling. I tried running a little bit more zone. I tried, that's not working. So I think what we're going to have to end up doing is user shadow things. And what I mean by that is I'd probably take Tell and just try to user him, try to go after the most common routes and see if we can get something going that way. Offense, obviously, Bryce Love doing his job and more. Some big runs here right down the field. Already up to 41 yards on the day. 1st and goal from the 1. Love going to get that touchdown. Pretty much brought it down the field by himself. Finished it off with a touchdown. So Love looking good again today. Here's that defense trying. Wide open on the zone to Njoku. So 14-10 right now is your score. Cleveland just doing everything, using Tell now, trying to cover anything I can. You see me in the middle of the field there, but not able to cover that to Landry. There's no pressure on the quarterback. There's no coverage in the wide receivers. 3rd and goal here. Finally knocked down. Finally knocked down there. So, at least we're holding him to a field goal here. So I feel a tad bit better, but 1:46 left. We're going to try to just run, and Bryce Love is going to take this a long way for a first down. Going up to the 37. We were just going to run out the clock maybe, but now that Bryce Love is having great runs, and here's another great one. I mean, we could score. Right before half, we could score down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 8 after a sack. Wide open. Just a bad throw. Overthrow Bucky Hodges. That would have been an easy touchdown if you saw that. You saw he was 5 of 13. We're going to go for it on 4th down. I know we can make it. Looking. Going to throw it to Conley. He catches it, but drops it in the end zone. Watching the replay, he literally has it and just drops it for no reason. So that sucks. 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Cleveland going to get Callaway on the right side, and they might get a score off of this as well. Calling the timeout. 37 seconds left. Back with Tell, trying to cover everything we can. That's going to leave Baker Mayfield a huge lane to run in. Finally brought down at his own 40.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 from 40 yards out.
Going to try to kick a field goal, go up by 10 at half. The field goal's up, and it's good. And that's probably going to be what halftime. I mean, a minute left, or 2 minutes left in half. Both teams a chance to score. Obviously, passing yards, Cleveland's killing us in, but we got the rushing yards, and we're going to keep rushing the rest of the game. We're actually going to use Bryce Love in our passing game as well, because he's fast. He's going to beat all the linebackers. We know he's good. He can catch. And it's going to be easy throws for Mahomes, which is what we need to do. We can't keep throwing these deep passes like this one. It actually pays off to Kelsey, but we can't keep throwing those all game. Kansas City not able to get in the end zone. Half of them kick the field goal there, making the score 13-20, a one-possession game. Trying to get that defense going some way. Johnson right up the middle, wide open gap, and Tell's had enough. Tell has just had enough. I mean, he's frozen, but he's had enough. He's gonna try to take the game over here. Kick is up. Gonna be short. That's gonna give us great field goal position. So let's try to see if we can capitalize, tie the game up. Here's Love on a run up the middle. Almost breaks that one. He's up to 140 yards already, and we're only in the third quarter. And he gets it in the end zone here for his second rushing touchdown of the game. Pretty much the whole offense, and I mean, it was a 4th and 1. We just needed a first down, but he decided to run it in. Taking Tell here, reading the quarterback. Tell, user lurk, user pick with our safety. That's exactly what we needed to try to get our defense going. Following the tight end and just picking him off. I kind of knew the route, undercut it, interception by Tell, so I'm just glad he caught it instead of just batting it down. So a turnover is what we needed. Try to get back in the lead. Right now 20-20. Let's see what Love can do.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Big play. 3rd and goal.
So I want to bring attention to the score. We are in the 4th quarter. It is 20-20 in the 4th quarter. Hodges is going to finally make a good catch. And that's going to increase the score. The reason I wanted to bring it to your attention is it is 20-20 in the 4th quarter. And needless to say, the scoring opens up. So 27-20 with 7:40 left in the game. Cleveland, Morgan trying to get a big return here. He's hit and fumbles. The ball's on the ground. Finally grabbed by that Kansas City kick team, and Kansas City back-to-back turnovers. 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Patrick Mahomes throws to wide open. Conley grabs it, both feet. Touchdown, Kansas City. 34-20, 6:50 in the 4th quarter. So we scored 14 points in the 4th quarter already. This is going to help. Ragland intercepted off the tip. The stiff arm, and Ragland going to run it in himself. The defense finally showing up. I love to see it. That's going to be 21 points in about under a minute for the Kansas City defense. And finally looking like we're going to do something. Oh, just beautiful. Love watching it. Raglan all the way in. 4th and 6. Can we get a stop here? Get the ball in good position. We can, but it's going to be intercepted by Kareem Jackson. That's going to be his first interception. And he loves it. The defense finally showing up. I think once we knew for sure it was going to be passing, we kind of could open up the defense. 2nd and goal, another touchdown pass.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. As his guys are in for 6, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. They were still
scoring it with 28 points now in the 4th quarter. 3 minutes left on defense. trying to just play defense, and another interception thrown to Steven Nelson. This one returned. That's going to be pretty, you know, we tried to run out the clock. They called timeouts. Tried to run out the clock, but end up giving it back to Cleveland. 3rd and 10. And yes, Lucas with a pick. He's going to return this one for a pick 6, increasing the lead. So we've scored 35 points in the 4th quarter, which is absolutely crazy. Most of it defense. 2 of them were pick 6s. The defense finally showing up. Love to see it. Baker Mayfield had 2 touchdowns passing, 5 interceptions, so the defense finally showing up. Patrick Mahomes had 3 touchdowns for himself. Bryce Love having a great game, 173 yards. Duke Johnson had a few big runs, ends up with 90 yards. Receiving, Bryce Love out of the backfield, 6 receptions, 73 yards. Landry with one of those touchdown passes. We had a few to Robinson. Kelsey had 4 catches for 75 yards, and Tyreek Hill only had 2 passes for 17 yards. Bucky Hodges with another touchdown pass for him. You saw he had one last week. Gets one this week. And the offense is kind of just scattering around. But what I'm excited about is finally how our defense played in the 3rd and 4th quarters of this game. We finally started causing turnovers. We finally got touchdowns from our defense. We finally stopped the offense. It's great to see. Obviously, Tell starting that off with the user pick. But our defense finally playing where I think they could play. And, I mean, obviously it won us the game. I believe the score was 20-20 going in the 4th quarter. And starting with the kick return for a fumble and then interception after interceptions. I think he threw 5 interceptions in that 4th quarter. And that's pretty much what won us the game. Our rushing yards were at 205 compared to 109. And we got outpassed, but that's fine. We didn't need the pass to win. The big thing is those turnovers. +6 in the turnover category. Definitely reason why we won. Definitely reason why we scored 35 points in that 4th quarter. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button to continue to watch these every Sunday until probably the rest of this season. Hope you guys are enjoying it and enjoying the other content. I'm bringing out a lot of MLB content right now. Till next time, Slacker out.